Hello, today I'm going to be gearing up a monk for 950,000. Okay, let's jump in. The first item we're going to go for are boots. Make sure you get your movement speed in here at 12. And also, in most of these items, we're going to be searching for 1 resistance. I choose cold just because it seems to be pretty cheap. Because that's going to work with the one with everything skill later, where all your resistances match your highest resistance. Okay, so you're going to want to search movement speed, dexterity, and cold resistance. I've got this nice pair here, 263 armor with all those stacks and a wee bit of vitality thrown in for 50,000. Buy out. Buy out. For the belt, you want to get cold resist, vitality, and dexterity. Both vitality and dexterity above 75. I'm going to go for this one because it's got lovely armor. Lovely armor. Next, I'm going to go for pants. You want to search for high vitality, a bit of dexterity, and again, your resistance. These are nice because they've got 2 sockets. Buy out! And they're nice because they look like hot pants. Next, I'm going to go for shoulders. You want to get some dexterity, about 65, vitality, about 65, obviously your cold resistance, and life percentage. I'm going to go for these ones because not only have they got cold resistance, but they've also got resistance to all elements for a total of 86 resistance. Buy them. Next, I'm going to go for my first special item, in his Radiant's Helm. Make sure you get a nice bit of dexterity on these. I've got a wee bit of vitality, and obviously your cold resist as well. Buy that out. Next, I'm going to go for gloves. You want to get your critical hit chance above 6, critical hit damage above 30, some dexterity on there, and obviously your cold resistance. I've got these for 15,000 steel. For your armor, you want a big dollop of dexterity, and you also want your cold resist. I've chosen to go for all resistance on this as well, and this one I've chosen has got a wee bit of vitality. The combination of resistance to all elements and cold resistance is really going to bump me up. It's 100,000 though, but it's worth it. For the braces, the obvious choice is the Lacuni Prowlers. If you want 24% movement speed, these are your best bet for this kind of budget. Lacuni Prowlers and combination of your boots is going to give you 24% movement speed. These ones, of course, you need to get your vitality, dexterity, and cold resistance. These are 30,000. Good deal. For your main hand weapon, you want a socket, you want a bit of dexterity, but most importantly, you want the most damage you can afford. So I'm going to go for this sword. It's over 1,000. I always like to have over 1,000 for Inferno, and it's only 150,000. For your offhand, you want a socket, you want life leech, and dexterity. This one's also got a bit of vitality on it, and you don't want anything too slow, so I wouldn't go below 1.30 attacks per second. This one is good for what I'm wanting. Next, I'm going to go for an amulet with critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and life on hit. Bit pricey, but gotta be done. 100,000. We've got a nice ring here. What you want in a ring is critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and this one's got vitality and cold resist. Bargain for 40,000. And again, for the last ring, we want critical hit chance and critical hit damage. This one's also got a nice bit of armor and a little bit of life. Okay, so I've put all the items on. Let's have a quick look at my stats. I have 39,000 health, perfect. I have 3,700 armor, 35,000 damage. Critical hit chance 32%, critical hit damage 321%. Okay, so let's quickly go over the skills. I'm just using a popular monk build at the moment. So you've got Fists of Thunder with Thunderclap, Sweeping Wind, Inner Storm, Mantra of Conviction Overawe, Breath of Heaven, Blazing Wrath, Blinding Flash, Faith in the Light, 7-sided strike, sustained attack. You could choose this last one instead of sustained attack, but I just quite like to do it. I like the cooldown reduction. For the passives, these are all pretty much mandatory. Seize the Initiative to get extra armor, Transcendence for life on Spirit, Spirit Spent, that can be a real lifesaver, and One with Everything, that's what makes your resistance is so good with just getting cold. I forgot to show resistances earlier. They are 542, which is perfect. So say you've been farming for a while and you're wondering what do I upgrade next. Well, for this character, what I would upgrade is I would get critical hit chance over 40%, critical hit damage over 400. I get the damage over 40,000, which would probably come when you got these two over 40 and 400 respectively, and I'd probably try and get armor over 4,000 as well. I'd make those my short-term goals. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build. If you've got any feedback, leave it in the comments. Good luck finding those legendaries.